Hello and welcome to the second tutorial in how to create your own website using Dreamweaver. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your website and how to set up a template. Now, once you have set up your preferences for Dreamweaver, if you've never used it again, you'll probably have had to go through a process of selecting whatever kind of look you prefer, but you will be brought to this screen eventually. Now you can see along here, these are all websites and templates that I've created before. So I'm not going to be using any of these today. I'm going to be creating a brand new one. Now that we have set up our folder for our website, we need to actually create the website now. So over on this right hand side, you can see here, it says manage sites. We want to select that and it brings up this box here. Now this is where we're going to actually create the website. So you want to obviously hit new site, and we're going to name our site, well, I'm going to name mine Let's Explore NI, and you can name yours whatever you need to. If you are a student, like I said before in the last video, it might be easier to name your site, with your name and then Let's Explore NI or something along those lines. Once you have your site name, we now need to select which folder that we want our website to be based in. So I'm obviously going to hit this wee button here. So I've hit this wee button, the wee folder button, and I want to find where my Let's Explore folder is. So you can obviously, wherever you've saved your folder that you created, you want to select that folder. I can see there's my Let's Explore folder and my 3 subfolders within it. So make sure I'm selected my main folder, and then you just want to hit choose. And that's it. We'd see there, where my website is based. So it's based in my desktop and it within my Let's Explore NI folder. Okay, so now that we've got that, we just want to hit save. And that's our site there. We can see our site has been set up within Dreamweaver. And I'm just going to hit done. And that's my website created. So along this right hand side, you can actually see now that our site is over here, and our 3 folders are over here now as well. If you want to switch between sites, if say you have more than one website, you go up to this wee bit here and you just select manage sites, and then you're able to switch between whichever website you want, or you can delete websites or edit websites, whatever way you want to do it. So I'm just going to hit done, and that is our website created. So now what I am going to do is set up a template. Now over on this left hand side, this is where we are going to create our template for our website. So what I want to do is go to create new, and then I want to make sure it says new document. I want to go down to HTML template. I don't want to hit HTML, I want HTML template, and I just want to hit create then. Okay, so new document, HTML template, and then create, and that's going to set up our template, and it brings you to this blank page here. Now if I try to type in this, that's going to go on to every page of my website. So this is basically the template is basically the base of your whole website. So that's where you're going to put in your buttons, that's where you're going to put in your banner, your color scheme. Anything that you want to go on every single web page within your website is going to go onto your template. So say I typed hello and I saved this, that would show up on every single web page that I create. Now you can see whenever I typed hello there, this little star appeared, and that basically just means that my template is not saved at the minute. So if I wanted to save it, I would just go to File, Save as Template, and then you just want to hit OK. Now I want to name this template. I know I've said before, or maybe I haven't, not to use capital letters when saving files or folders when creating a website, just because it makes it easier. But whenever you're saving your template, if you just do it as capital letters so that you kind of know what one you're working out of. So I'm going to save it as template and make sure that it's in your Let's Explore NI folder or whatever your folder is, and you just want to hit save. And now you can see up here my template has been saved. So template.dwt What this .dwt means is just Dreamweaver template, and it's to show you that basically if you put anything onto this page, this web page, that it will go on to every single web page that you have in your website. I'm going to try and not waffle on any more, but if you go over to this right hand side and look in templates, you can now see that there's your template page has been inserted into your templates folder. And the last wee thing that I just want to get you familiar with is this wee bit at the top before we move on to our next video. So you can change your view of your website to whatever way you prefer. Now, with my ones that I'm teaching, I think that we're going to do maybe a split screen, just so we can see kind of what's going to actually go on the website, but also so that we can see the code and figure out how that works as well. If you are someone that is mainly just focusing on learning how to code or would rather just create their website through code, then you're probably going to want to go with the code screen and just edit it that way. But if you're someone that maybe isn't interested in learning code and would rather just design the website using the options that you're given, then you can also just switch to design view. But for now, we're going to go for split view. And that is your Dreamweaver website and template created. And now we can get started at actually designing the website and making it look the way we want it to look. So if you are wanting to learn more, then you can move on to the third video now.